I hope your blood pressure has finally been stabilized after the weekend of January 19th, because what is this whiplash of TikTok that we have been seeing lately? If you're in business, you might be confused about some things, so I'm here to bring you up to speed. Let's talk about it. At this point in time, everybody and their grandmother knows that TikTok was facing a ban, or is still facing a ban. I don't even know what to call it at this point. This is because the US government suspect that ByteDance, which is TikTok's parent company, could potentially be using, the United States data, like the citizens' data, to basically do shady stuff. And so the US government has decided that, hey, we're gonna ban TikTok from operating in the country. Now, the former president, Joe Biden, he had signed this into law last year, and we saw on Friday, I think it was the 17th of January, where the Supreme Court literally came out and was like, hey, we're gonna uphold this ban, where it's gonna happen. They need to go. And therefore, on Saturday, TikTok was basically encouraging its users to download its data, download all your videos, and basically tell your followers where else they can find you, because we are gonna be heading out. By the time it hit maybe 2 hours before midnight, because Sunday would have been the deadline, the app literally went dark, and people started to lose access to their account. There was this, when you tried to log into the app, there would have been a notification that popped up to say, hey, we're sorry, but TikTok is facing a ban in the US, and therefore you no longer have access. This has been quite an interesting weekend, because by the time we got to Sunday, I think sometime in the morning, the early morning, by the time you woke up, TikTok was now available to be used. And now everybody's just like celebrating. People are returning back to the app, and it seems like TikTok themselves as a company is pretty optimistic that this is not gonna change. So what exactly happened? I'm pulling up an article here from Reuters. I can never pronounce, I'm sorry guys, but I can never pronounce the name of this media company, which is terrible considering I studied journalism. TikTok began restoring its services on Sunday after President-elect Donald Trump said he would revive the app's access in the US when he returns to power on Monday, January 20th. And this is a quote by Trump, according to this article. Frankly, we have no choice. We have to save it. In a message to users hours before the rally, TikTok had issued this statement to say, as a result of President Trump's effort, TikTok is back in the US. Now I'm going to go to another quote here. And this is from an article by CBS, where President Trump, according to that article, stated, Americans deserve to see our exciting inauguration on Monday, as well as other events and conversations. I would like the United States to have a 50% ownership position in a joint venture. By doing this, we save TikTok, keep it in good hands, and allow it to stay up. Without US approval, there is no TikTok. With our approval, it is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe trillions. And so essentially, it seems what President Trump is proposing here is that he wants to reach a resolution where America, the United States, can have a 50% share in TikTok, and in so doing, will be able to ensure that TikTok, the US citizens' data is not compromised by the Chinese government. What exactly does this mean for you who are in business? Does this mean you should just stay on the app? Does this mean you should kind of like be wary? My take on this is TikTok has 90 days. It's an extension of 90 days to decide whether or not they want to divest the company or continue to find some other resolution, which it seems to me that they are going to in fact find a way to divest. This, however, does not mean that you should completely lean into the app and just think, okay, we're all fine, everything's back up and running, let's keep going using TikTok as our primary channel. Even though we were reassured that it's not going to go away, we're still not fully certain that it's here to stay. And so my encouragement for you guys in this video, if you're a business owner and TikTok was your primary channel in which you were marketing, yes, return to the app, yes, continue to engage just the same way as you were before, but please ensure that you still diversify your content. Please ensure sure that you have two primary channels with which you communicate with your audience now. Businesses should really start having a contingency plan for when these things can happen. We should never ever only use social media as the only means by which we can connect with our audiences. Always try to have a contingency plan in place. It's important that you guys also stay up to date with all the current affairs revolving TikTok. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm going to be making sure I'm watching this space as often as I can and keep you guys updated on what's been happening. There you have it, guys. That's all the latest that's been happening in TikTok land, and I want to know what your thoughts are. Like, how has it been impacting you so far? Is everything back to normal? Please comment down below and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to hit that subscribe button so that you can stay updated on all of my episodes. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.